Now, 100% of all funds that are used to activate levels on the platform go back to the affiliate network. So everything that we are contributing, 100% of it is going back to the community. None of it is going to Lado. None of it is going to, to me or anybody else who's a part of the platform. All of it is going back to the network in the way that it's supposed to. And how is that managed? All of that is managed through the Marketing Classic. So the Marketing Classic has got two matrices. This is what controls how do we earn. Where does the money come from? And this answers that question. The money that we receive from being a part of this program, growing the community, all of it is based on these two concepts. Number one is called the S3. Number two is the S6. This simply means S3 simply means a slot with three positions, under it. So S slot with three positions, that's the S3. S6 means a slot with 6 positions under it. The S3, these 3 positions, as you can see, there are lines there that are connecting the top slot to the bottom slot. These slots are going to be filled by you. These are active slots that are filled by your activity and your activity alone. So already the S3 tells us that all of us on the platform should refer a minimum of 3 people. For you to be successful, you have to refer, and the minimum number of partners you should be bringing into the community is 3 partners who will join you, who become a part of your community, and who will also duplicate and do what you have done. Now we then have the S6. The S6, on the other hand, is different in that it is a dynamic matrix. It's dynamic in that it's not only filled by the activity that you do. So, for example, there are 6 positions below you there on the S6. If you, for example, refer 2 people and your 2 people refer 4 each, that's a total of 6 people. The 6 slots are full, and now we have completed what we call a cycle. So here on the S3, when these 3 positions are filled, that is a cycle being completed. Here on the S6, when these 6 positions are filled, that is what we call a cycle. Now, we've made an example of how this cycle of 6 can be filled through your effort and your team's effort. It can be filled by you referring 6 people on your own. And that's what some of us are doing. We are activating the power of 6 because we want to get to our destination sooner, and we want to get there, at a great rate, and we want to make sure that the money is also greater. Like I said, this is a platform that is linked to your activity. Those who do more will get more. Those who do less, they will get in relation to the amount of activity that they have done. So a person who refers 3 and a person who refers 6 who are duplicating the results will be different. Now, you could refer 6 people, you could refer 2 who referred 4, you could refer, your upline could refer 6 people, for example. So if your upline refers 6 people on their matrix, you might receive what we call spillover. So in that example, so if you receive spillover, let's say you receive a spillover from your upline here, you then refer 1 person here, and then this person refers 2, and your person refers 2. You've personally referred 1 person, however, your cycle is complete because it is a dynamic matrix. It is filled through your activity, your downline's activity, and any spillover if there is from your upline. So that is how it is a dynamic matrix. Now there are 12 levels on this. There are 12 levels on this Marketing Classic. So with these 12 levels on the Marketing Classic, sorry folks, I was just getting a message here. So there are 12 levels on the Marketing Classic. With these 12 levels, each one will cost double the previous level. So level 1 costs $5 to get started. Level 2 will then be $10. Level 3 will then be $20, and so on and so on. The pattern is that there are 2 S6 matrices and then 1 S3. So you can see level 1 and 2 are S6, level 3 is S3. 4 and 5 are S6, level 6 is S3. So this is how they are distributed through the levels. And as a beginner, you want to know, okay, Level, you've said so many things. What do I need to do as a beginner? I want to make money. I want to get involved in this crypto ecosystem. Where do I start? Well, number one, where you need to start is that you need to have an exchanger account. This is where you will convert your government currency. So if you have rands, dollars, pounds, you will exchange that for cryptocurrency. Because it is a crypto platform, we don't deal with rands or dollars or pulas. We deal with the cryptocurrency Polygon or Matic, and we deal with the DAI stablecoin. So you need to have an exchanger account. It's important to set up your own exchanger account at some point, even if you don't do it in the beginning, but at some point you need to, because this is the same account that when you are earning, you are going to convert your cryptocurrency into rands, because at the petrol station, they don't deal with Matic, they don't deal with DAI, they deal with rands. So you need to then be able to convert what you have earned on the platform into cryptocurrency. So now, once you have started, they'll need that exchanger account. Then you will need to purchase your cryptocurrency. And once you've purchased it, you are going to send it to your cryptocurrency wallet. Now you can use MetaMask. Okay, apologies for that, leaders. We got kicked out again, connection, but we're back now. So yeah, unfortunately that happened. So anyway, let's take it from where we were. So you need your Polygon, and you will then need your exchanger account, and you will then use MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or Token Pocket in order for you to get started. Now these cryptocurrency wallets that I've spoken about, they are decentralized, meaning that's your bank. It's a multi-coin wallet, so you can keep multiple coins in them, and you have to make sure that you back these wallets up correctly, because there's no support, there's nobody else who controls these wallets except you. So let's have a look at the workings of the S6. So S6, we are starting with $5. The standard price is $10 to get started. But because we are in pre-launch, all of the levels are currently at a 50% discount. So as the S6, we have 6 positions to fill there. And this is what it will look like. So I've already explained this a little bit. When your upline starts, they will also have an S6. So each of us will have 6 positions that we are seeing in our S6. Your upline will see 6. You will also see 6, although you are a part of your upline's matrix. So when you get started, this is what it will look like. All of us earn in this way. So the first 2 people on the matrix, we are not earning from. So you will see the matrix, you will see as people are filling up, the first 2 you are not earning from. All of us earn from this lower level down here. So you can see your upline is here. They are earning from this lower level. So for example, you introduce 2 people, person number 1, person number 2. These 2 people you are not going to earn from yet, because they are not on this lower level. But for your upline, this person is on the lower level, so your upline will earn from that. You now want to make sure that these 4 positions at the bottom are being filled. And this is what it looks like. So these arrows going up here, they show that when those individuals come on board, those funds are paying up. They are not coming to you. Funds that are coming to you are the funds here at the bottom where you are seeing this wallet. So these 3 positions pay you. The 4th one is creating an auto re-entry, because you don't want to cycle once. And re-entries, the money needs to come from somewhere. So when this 6th person comes in here, those funds are automatically taken by the contract, and they are used to re-enter you into the matrix of your upline again, and then that $5 will be allocated to the right person who should receive it. On your upline's matrix, if you enter on the lower level, then that means that $5 is going to be going to them. On the S3, these 2 positions here where you see a wallet, those funds are going to go directly to your Trust Wallet, MetaMask, or Pocket Wallet, and then the 3rd one is going to create an auto re-entry for you. Now, there's a concept called the auto upgrade. Because there are 12 levels, some of us choose to start at different levels. Some people might start at level 1, others people might activate level 1 to 3, others level 1 to 5, which is the sweet spot. Others might activate level 1 to 12. It all depends on an individual. Now, if you have activated, for example, level 1 only, we'll just use level 1 as an example. When your 6 is filled for the very first time, you will earn $5 from this individual coming on board here. So automatically that will go to your wallet. Then these two over here, instead of receiving those funds into your wallet, the system says we want to make sure you are progressing through the levels. So $5 here and $5 here, which is a total of $10, is going to be used to upgrade you to the next level, to make sure you're not staying on level 1 only. You are also upgrading through the levels. The S3 works exactly the same. The first two payments on the S3, if it is your first cycle, those are used as an auto upgrade. Once you have upgraded to level 2, your second cycle on level 3, these funds are no longer held. These funds, 5, 10, 15, automatically go to your wallet. So you can see it there. Level 1, you upgrade to level 2 when these two get on board. When you're on level 2, when these two positions are filled, you upgrade to level 3. Level 3, when these two positions fill, those funds are used to upgrade you to level 4. If you activate these levels yourself, so for example, you activate 5 slots all at the same time, that means these funds are not going to be held because you've already activated the next level. The only funds that are going to be held are these funds here on level 5. When these two individuals come on board on level 5, those funds are going to be held and used to activate your level 6 slot, and that is how that works. So as you can see here, they recommend that most participants start at level 5. Level 5 costs $155 to get started. That's all the levels included. And that really is the sweet spot, because if you activate 5 levels and your 6 referrals, if you are doing the power of 6 like many of us are doing, activate those 5 levels also, then immediately you've made an income in your wallet of about $375, I believe. 6 people who all start with $155. So you've made more than double what you started with. Now, if we look at what happens if you can only afford 3 levels and your people are doing the same thing, then you're going to activate 3 levels. Your people are going to activate 3 levels. You'll earn from the 3 levels. Then the system will automatically upgrade you to level 4. So you choose where it is that you want to start. Nobody can be left out. So this opportunity really accommodates everyone, regardless of your financial background, regardless of where you are at right now. Your situation can change based on what it is that you're doing together with your team. So we've already explained that every level is double the previous one. And because we are in pre-launch at the moment, we're getting a 50% discount. So it is going to cost $10 to get started. We are getting it at $5. So why delay? Get started now. Start while it's still $5. For those who are still not sure, don't be sure and wait. Get on board. Try the system. Test it out yourself. And let's see what the results can be. So there it is. It's best to start where you can and grow with your team. Teach your team. Make sure that they are duplicating. Let's try and get this 50% discount as far as we can, because while we're on the system, we're upgrading. The system was live for about 48 hours. And in that time, we already have leaders who activated level 8, level 9, some even level 10. But when they started, maybe they started with level 5 or level 6. And so it shows us that this system is extremely powerful. We have only done a small percentage of registration in relation to how many people we have waiting. So we saw amazing things happen. Even on this call, we've got leaders who made 5 figures, 6 figures in a matter of 48 hours from the activity that they were doing previously. We've been holding Zoom meetings. People have been having one-on-one calls. They've been having physical presentations. We've been preparing for this time. And that is what we are doing again. The site is going to be up in about a week. And so we want to use the next 6 to 7 days to prepare, to make sure that our teams are ready, our teams understand. We know how to leverage the system. We know how to maximize, and that's what we've been learning. I've appreciated this time of pause, because now we are able to see how the system actually works. People now know that if I only upgrade up to slot number 3 and my people upgrade up to slot number 5, I'm going to miss out on those first cycles from those people, because they will follow my upline because I am not yet active on that level. So it's been a great time of learning and growing, and of really a short time of testing the system, but we already see that there is money to be made. So we are here to invite you to join us. This is obviously a very limited session in terms of time. We cannot get into everything. However, we do post these videos and trainings on YouTube. If anybody could be so kind just to post it there on the chat. And we had that cut with the one. I did not know as much as I know today, yet I made a decision. I want to be a part of Force, and I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by. Other things I'll learn as we go. Every day we are learning. We're still going to learn. Even when the system goes live and all of that is happening, we're going to be growing and learning every day. So don't let not understanding a few aspects hold you back from being a part of the opportunity. The most important question is, do you see yourself committing to earning 5-6 figures in the next 3 to 6 weeks? Do you see yourself committing to referring and sharing this opportunity with other individuals so that you can start earning dollars regardless of where you work, where you are? If you have a business and your business needs capital, this is where you can get it. You have debts that you want to get rid of, this can do it. You want to buy a new house, you want to buy a new car, or you just want to make ends meet. You're saying, you know what, I see the big figures, but I could just do with an extra 10, 20,000 Rand a month. This is the place where you can do it. Anything and everything is possible based on what you are willing to put, in terms of effort into the program. So the program works, folks. There is lots of money to be made. Let me just share this screen with you to show what the cycles are worth. So if we look at this, we've got it in dollars, we've got it in rands. Level 1 to level 5, which is where many of us are starting. A cycle on level 1 is worth $15 to you and me, 240 rands. Level 2 is worth 480 rand. For those, I'm going to talk about it on tonight's Facebook Live. For people who are saying, okay, it's great 5 slots, but I can't afford that. What can I do to maximize where I'm at? And for people in that situation, I'm simply saying, even if you just activate level 1 and 2, that's $15, approximately 300 to 400 rand if we're taking in, if we're considering costs. Once you have activated those levels and you teach your people to do that, teenagers can do this, varsity students can do this. This is not out of reach for anybody. Kids, young people with phones, they can do this. 300 or 400 rand, it's an amount that can be raised for somebody who is serious. Once you activate those levels, those 2 cycles put together is $45. That's just under 800 rand for a combined cycle of level 1 and level 2. We're not taking into account level 3, 4, 5, etc., which you will be automatically upgrading to, especially because momentum is huge on the lower levels. Just a cycle of 800 rand per day. 800 rand per day, not a lot of money. But consider this, at the end of a 30-day cycle, at the end of a month, where you've just been making 800 rand a day, that's an income of over 24,000 rand a month. That's nothing to be sneezed at. We're not talking about, hey, I made 100K in 2 days. Yes, that's possible. But I'm saying to the person who says, I see that, but I don't maybe have the skills to talk to people like they do. I don't have the contacts. I don't have a huge Facebook base. You don't need that. All you need is a handful of people who believe in the vision and who are going to do what you do. You need consistency. You need the work ethic, and you need the drive to say, I'm going to make this happen, and watch it. Get started. Start with 2 slots if that's where you're at. Buy level 1 and level 2.
Teach your people to do the same, and you will see the momentum. You will see yourself on level 5. You'll see yourself on level 8. Remember, this is not a race, folks. It's not about who can get to the finish line first. All of us are starting at different places in our lives. All of us have a different goal of where we want to get to. Don't be consumed by what the next person is doing or not doing. Focus on what you want to do, focus on what you want to achieve, and then do the work that's going to make that happen. Because we're not here to compete. We're not here to, say this one did too little or this one did too much. We are driven by different things. But one thing we must all do is whatever your goal is, whether it's 800 Rand a day, 8,000 Rand a day, or 80,000 Rand a day, we must put in the effort that matches what we want at the end of the day. We must do the work, and the work will give you the results that we are looking for. So we are here to support you. We are here to do the Zooms. We are here to explain. We are here to do our best in getting the team forward. Like I said in my, how long is a cycle? A cycle doesn't have a time frame. A cycle is you can cycle an unlimited number of times. How long it takes to complete a cycle will depend on you. If you refer 6 people and they sign up on the same day, then you've completed your cycle. And you sign up now, they sign up now, then your cycle will be complete in that time period. And now you have the rest of the day to complete more cycles as your 6 people are also duplicating. So a cycle is based on your activity with your team. And I also received this question. Somebody says, if I activated up to level 3 when the site was up, when it comes back up, can I now activate level 4 and level 5? Yes, you can. You can always top up and activate higher levels as you go. You do not have to wait for the auto upgrade. So there are many things that we're going to be doing with Force. We have just gotten started. Things are getting exciting. We are growing every single day, and we want to make sure that we do not only grow, but we sustain what it is that we are building. So we want to make sure that everybody understands, everybody is clear, and that we are not going to have, a huge growth in the beginning, but people only going on hype rather than on information. So we are here to help you grow. We will post this on YouTube. We will do our best to keep everyone informed. And we're saying, let's use the next 6 to 7 days to prepare, to make sure that our teams are ready. Purchase your cryptocurrency, whether using Altcoin Trader or Binance. Fund your Trust Wallet. Watch videos on how to get started. Watch videos on how to fund, and let's make sure that next week this time we'll be speaking a very, very different story to where we are now. But this is the time to prepare. Do as much as you can. Leave every day empty. Make sure you're talking to everybody that you can. Leave no stone unturned to make sure that 7 days from now you do not regret the time that you have been spending building your business. Do everything that you can, folks. Any other questions, please refer back to the person who referred you. Thank you, Hendrika. I'm glad that you found this informative. Yes, you can get a recording. Simply go